Hello there, Snow. Look, I think this introduction looks all right. Um, I got tired of typing feedback, so I'm gonna hit the last couple of y'all with a video. Um, this introduction reads okay, but I do think there is a sentence up in here, or maybe two, that you need to ease the reader into this discussion. Um, so maybe even if it's just to say diabetes affects this many people in America today, or something like that. So I'm looking at the body here, and I'm struck by how short these paragraphs look. So I just want to, I haven't read a lot of this yet, so I'm going to read it and then just give you my 2 cents. I mean, this is informative, but I'm kind of at a loss for what difference you're presenting. I mean, maybe conceptually what you're intending to do is just define the two types of diabetes early on. But you can help the reader out with that in the way that you write your topic sentences. And these are so short, it seems to me, you should fuse these for a single paragraph written in the style one that we practiced. Still, a topic sentence that can cover both of them would be best if you said something like, um, I don't know. I don't know enough about these to be able to write that topic sentence, but the two types of diabetes are similar in their deficiencies with producing insulin, the pancreas doing insulin or whatever. But and then give me the difference. Um, so I recommend fusing these. Suspicion of an individual. I don't. That doesn't seem like the right word. What I want to see in your writing is more of the style one paragraphs. I guess that's what's going on here, but I'm just not seeing the labels. I like the way you're clearly indicating one versus the other here. Here it's less obvious, and here it's also not obvious. So I want to see more style one approaches to these compare contrast discussion, and each paragraph needs to clearly indicate a new difference. Um, so be explicit. Say A is different from B in this area in this manner. That every topic sentence should sound something like that. Now, something that really concerns me about your paper is this right here. I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jeez Louise, man. 6 sources. Now, there was a 3 source maximum, so you're going to need to cut 3 out of those if that's even possible at this point. But look, I mean, you got 6 sources in here, but you didn't indicate using a source anywhere in here. Now, if you're waiting to do that to the end of the process, that's a bad process. Right now, I suspect what you've got in here is information that you've read from here is trickling its way in here, and there's going to be no way to tell what came from where. So you have to do this stuff like as you compose, as like what's the word? As um, inconvenient as that can be. At the very least, as you are looking at the browser over here, as you're typing over here, you need to go ahead and make a note that, okay, I was looking at this. I'm going to make myself a little note. That was from the blah, blah, blah source, and I'll properly document it later. But you need to be very forthcoming with those places where you're using sources. So what I need to see in every paragraph, which I'm assuming is coming from this stuff, I need to be seeing signal phrases and in-text documentation. To that end, I'll be giving you this source from earlier in the semester. If this thing will doggone let me scroll down. There we are. Son of a gun. There it is. Just for the sake of, I mean, while this is a video, page 477 here, it shows you anytime you want to integrate a source, you got to have a signal phrase to introduce your source to the reader. You have a quote or a paraphrase, your call, but you have to have a citation here. So it takes a combination of both of those things to indicate what information from these paragraphs is coming from your sources. So you have definitely got to do those things, or else you're going to wind up in some kind of plagiarism territory. Abide by the assignment handouts dictates. Do not use more than 3 sources. We can talk more about the formatting of these things, but I'd like to wait until your next submission because you're going to cut 3 of these out. But do know that you italicize website titles. Authors go first, not here. If that's what, no, that's not what those are. Anyway, if you have authors, yeah, like this one, they go up front, italicize this title here. That is the correct place for a publication date, but it needs to look like that. This one is probably missing volume and issue and page numbers because these tend to be journal articles.